Hey folks, so we're back again, and this is another coffee shop series video with this time the challengers. So we got a request from a viewer about the challengers since we had the Chargers, and I thank everyone for the likes and the views on the coffee shop series, the Chargers. That is actually my most viewed short, and the long form video is actually doing well too. Like I'm just like really thankful and proud of that. So I appreciate everybody, supporting. And I really took a chance with the Chargers. I didn't know how folks would take to the Daytona and having that, versus the Super B, just kind of having them together. But it turned out really well, so I appreciate everyone. And I'm really glad everybody liked it. So definitely did get a request for challengers next. And I promised in the comment section that I would go with the challengers, definitely do that. And so I've got a couple. I've got a brown one, kind of brownish orange one, and I've got this black one, this Hellcat. So I thought would bring out the Hellcat here. And then we have, I think this is a 1970 TA, Challenger TA. This I believe might be an M2, and then this is of course an Auto World, and Auto World just does a really good job with the Challengers. I've got Chargers and Challengers from them, and then M2 when it comes to the older cars. I mean, they're just awesome too. So hopefully everybody would like those. I'm gonna, of course, try to do a short and with both. But I wanted to provide this. Now, interestingly, my daughter's favorite car is the Challenger. And it seems like a lot of girls and ladies do like Challengers for some reason. The first time I saw this, or really noticed a Challenger, was in I think 2008, 2007 when I went to Chicago Car Show with one of my good friends when I was living in Chicago, and the new Challenger was coming out. This type model. Of course, it wasn't a Hellcat; it was just like a regular one. And I never really had paid much attention to Challengers, and they were showing the old this model, at the car show, showing footage of that, and then showing the new Challenger, and so on. And I was like, wow, and they just caught fire. Like everybody liked them. And then you start, adding in, a Hellcat to it, and then that's just gonna spark everybody up, And they are nice. It's like kind of like it brought a big coupe back, big muscle car style back. Fast, a little heavy, fast, though real fast, powerful, and that's what people like. And Challengers were significantly smaller than the Chargers, of course. They're a little bit smaller car, but still very powerful, and kind of for a more mid-range market. Which I have to do more research, of course, on my history on. I've just kind of done a brief history on the Challengers, but they were a little bit, a little smaller car than the big Chargers. But each group had its market, right? And so even today, you have folks that love their Chargers, 4-door Chargers, and then you have folks who love their 2-door Challengers, and people that love both. And I like the Hellcats in both. Dodge has just been awesome, for a while. Looks like Ford's trying to catch up a little more, but Dodge is, I felt like Dodge had a big hold on this modern day 2000s muscle cars. And so, yeah, so we wanted to just show this one again for everybody, just real quick, and give you a chance to see the Challengers in the coffee shop series. I'll be working on my garage series and the convenience store series, which I used to call a mini mart. I don't know, people use mini mart. Really, I always say convenience store. And I didn't do so well under mini mart, you know. And I don't know if it was confusing people or it's just too much going on, but I do like that diorama. So I'm trying to find a way to make it to where people can enjoy it a little more. So I'm gonna try to do that. Maybe label it as a convenience store. And thanks again, everybody, for all the support. Please like and subscribe. We're building this. I'm doing this without a job. Who is struggling bad, but we're taking the time to video and really enjoying it and enjoying sharing with everybody and getting the response. So thanks again.